good, clean fight. Listen to my commands. Return to your corner and await the bell. Good luck to both of you.
Claressa Shields has never been the type of fighter to back away from a challenge. From the very beginning of her professional career, she made it clear that she wasn't here just to participate. She was here to dominate, to raise the profile of women's boxing, and to cement her legacy as one of the greatest of all time. The night she faced Femke Hermans on the HBO Sign-Off Show was not only a crucial step in her career, but also a historic moment in boxing history. It marked the end of an era for HBO Boxing, a platform that had showcased legendary fights for decades, and it was fitting that Shields stood center stage as the future of women's boxing on that night. On August 20th, 2025, fight fans still look back at this battle as one of those defining performances that highlighted her greatness, her skill set, and her ability to carry the sport forward. The build-up to this fight was intense. Claressa Shields had already established herself as a two-time Olympic gold medalist and a unified world champion. She was young, hungry, and eager to prove that women's boxing deserved the same spotlight as a man. Femke Hermans, on the other hand, was a strong and determined fighter from Belgium who had earned her opportunity through grit and consistent performances. While many saw Shields as the overwhelming favorite, Hermans came into the ring that night with nothing to lose and everything to gain. This dynamic made the fight even more intriguing because
Stop. But
hungry challenger always present the risk of an upset. From the opening bell, it was clear that Claressa Shields was in complete control. Her speed, footwork, and crisp combinations immediately set the tone. She wasn't just looking to outpoint Hermans. She was there to dominate every exchange. Shields' jab snapped like a whip, landing with precision and keeping Hermans at bay. Every time
Good round. That's it. She don't want to come in. She don't want to come in at all. So we really work behind that jab and get inside. And keep going to the body like you're doing. Whatever combination you finish, roll that head coming. You're just trying to counter him back. All right? She don't want to fight. Step.
Dat is niks. Geprobeerd. Ja? We hebben nog tijd. Er zijn er nog 9. Oké? Niet afjagen. Er zijn er nog 9.
Hermans tried to step in. Shields answered with flurries of punches that showcase her ability to blend offense and defense seamlessly. The crowd could sense from the very beginning that they were witnessing something special. Femke Hermans, to her credit, showed heart and toughness throughout the fight. She absorbed some massive shots that would have folded other fighters, and she continued to press forward even when the odds looked insurmountable. That resilience is what made the fight memorable. Not because Hermans had Shields in trouble, but because she refused to go away quietly. She earned respect from fans worldwide for the courage she displayed in that ring. Every round, she tried to find openings, but Shields' ring IQ was too sharp. Claressa was reading her movements, cutting off angles, and countering with pinpoint accuracy. One of the defining elements of this fight was how Shields showcased her adaptability. She wasn't just throwing punches recklessly, she was adjusting her approach round by round. When Hermans tried to close the distance, Shields used her jab and pivoted away. When Hermans stayed on the outside, Shields stepped in with rapid-fire combinations to break down her defense. It was a complete performance, and it was this kind of fight that reminded everyone why she is nicknamed T-Rex. Her ferocity, mixed with technical brilliance, made her nearly untouchable that night. The HBO commentary team also played a huge role in elevating the significance of this fight. As this was the network's final boxing broadcast, they understood the symbolic importance of having Claressa Shields headline the show. They spoke not only about her dominance in the ring, but also about her role in the future of the sport. Women's boxing had long been fighting for equal recognition, and Shields embodied that movement. Her presence in the main event on HBO's Farewell Night was not just about winning a fight. It was about carrying forward a legacy and showing the world that women's boxing was here to stay. As the fight went deeper, Shields never let her foot off the gas. Round after round, she outworked Hermans.
Zeker, we hebben nog tijd. Liggen ze nu de derde ronde op de grond of de extra bed zelfs. Die rechtse hoek van u, die is verschrikkelijk. Probeer 10 keer uit. Je wacht af, je wacht af.
Yeah, where you want to go? Get inside with that jab. Try that jab, try to go to the body corner. Yeah, right there. Try to go to the body a little bit more.
Piling up points and landing shots that made it clear she was levels above her opponent. The combinations flowed with speed and power, leaving the judges with no doubt about who was controlling the action. While Hermans had moments of resilience, she simply couldn't match the pace and accuracy that Shields brought to the table. By the championship rounds, it became clear that the fight was a masterclass. Shields didn't get the knockout, but she delivered something equally valuable: a dominant shutout performance on one of the most important nights of her career. When the final bell rang, there was no question about the winner. Claressa Shields' hand was raised, and with it, she secured another major victory in her journey to becoming a multi-division champion and one of the faces of women's boxing worldwide. This fight will always carry a unique place in boxing history because it was more than just another victory for Shields. It was HBO's final bout in the sport, and they chose to showcase a young, dynamic, and unstoppable female champion as a future. It sent a message. The sport of boxing wasn't dying, it was evolving, and women like Claressa Shields were going to play a huge... role in that evolution. Looking back on this fight on August 20th, 2025, fans still celebrate the energy of that night. Claressa Shields had already made history before this bout, but she used this platform to further prove that she wasn't just a champion, she was a movement. She showed that she could headline major events, draw crowds, and deliver performances that fans will remember for years. Femke Hermans may not have won the fight, but she gained the respect of the boxing world for her toughness, her willingness to step up against one of the best, and her determination to gear all on such a historic stage. The lasting memory of this night is that it represented the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. HBO Boxing closed its doors after decades of legendary fights, but Claressa Shields carried the torch into the future. For her, this was just another step toward her ultimate goal of becoming undisputed and proving beyond doubt that she belongs in the conversation with the greatest boxers of all time. For fight fans, it was a moment to witness history unfold in real time. Even years later, people still search for this fight because it captures so much of what makes boxing special. The drama, the skill, the history, it was all there.
After 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three have it 100-90. Your winner by unanimous decision. She is still undefeated and still WBA, IBF, WBC middleweight champion of the world, T-Rex, Claressa Shields.